Hi guys, welcome to Her Tears Were My Light. This is such a wonderful game and I am so excited to share this with you guys today. I will not give too much away, but if you will join me, we will go through the story game. It is definitely a story game and it's a little on the mushy side if you're not into the romance type thing, but I honestly love it so much and I just hope you guys will enjoy it too. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. And as a nice person, I will read this so you guys can follow along. Darkness, darkness and nothing in all directions. At some point, I started thinking, shouldn't there be something here? Something anywhere? Those were the thoughts I had before, and I did find something before. So I started looking, I was looking for that light, and as I wandered, I spotted a light in the distance. A trail of burning bright lights, they traveled out and away, their steady glow piercing tiny holes in the darkness. They fascinated me. I decided I'd walk until I reached the source. I found a girl. She was sitting on a bed of those stars. It was a beautiful sight. Oh, someone's here. What should I say to her? And the only thing we can say is, are you crying? Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely, I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I didn't think someone would come, but you're here. I'm so happy. If you're so happy, then stop crying, honestly, Space. Huh? How did you know my name? Yeah, I would be a little concerned if some random stranger knew my name too, so I can understand how she feels. I don't know, it just slipped out. How did I know her name? She never told it to me, but something about her feels so familiar, like an old friend. This isn't fair, I didn't even get to introduce myself, and now I have to ask for your name. It's time. 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 Time to time. What are you doing? Saying it 8 times will help me to remember. 8 times on its side is infinity, so that's how I'll never forget. That's kinda cute. I see. So time. Where did you come from? I honestly think that we would technically be coming from the start, so I'm gonna choose the start. It just makes sense. If I had to give it a name, I'd call it the start. The start. Yes. It would make sense to begin at the start. Does that mean where we are now is the middle? But you started here, didn't you? I don't know if we can call it the middle. We can. This place has changed. Has it? Yes, you're here with me now, time. So before was the start, and now it's the middle. It made sense in its own way. This girl is very straightforward. So if there's a beginning, is there an end? I don't want to scare her, so I'm gonna say who knows. She seems like a little bit emotional. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. There probably is one. What if the end is sad? The start was lonely. Will the end be lonely too? I don't want that. Wah! Sorry guys. I'm trying to act here. I'm a little tired too, so it sounds very crappy. I realize that. You cry a lot, don't you? Yes, because look, whenever I do, these stars come out. I'd already noticed, but maybe it would be rude to point that out. I can't really explain it, but somehow they make me feel a little less lonely. If I cried, you know, star tears, I'd probably feel less lonely too, but I don't know, that's just me. Might burn a lot though, so maybe that's not a good idea. So from the start, you've just been here making stars? Yes, you see, where there is nothing, I want to put something. Does that make sense? I guess it does. What kinds of things do you do, Time? The only option is move the universe. I can make the universe move forward, backwards, I can jump to any moment I've already experienced. Wow, that sounds like hard work. Just a little bit. Making stars sounds harder to me. Hey, don't start crying just to prove how easy it is, okay? Huh? How did you know what I was about to do? That's my power. You already cried before, so I went back to the moment before you did in order to stop you. Wow, you're so incredible, Time. It was nothing, really. You know something? I only just met you, but it feels like we've always known each other. I did know your name from the first moment I saw you, so maybe your feeling is true. But I can't remember talking with you like this before now, just like I can't remember crying before you changed what happened. It must be a paradox. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? I just followed your stars and here you were. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. I mean, I'm not really thrilled about making her cry either, so it's kind of a sad way to do it. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back to being alone. Alright, I'll stay. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else out there anyway, so I have no reason to leave. Huh? Anyone else? Oh no. If there is someone else out there, don't you think we should try looking for them? I honestly think we should because I understand how it is to be lonely, so I think we should. You don't want them to feel lonely, do you? Exactly. I'm so happy you understand, Time. We wandered into the void together to see if we could find anything else out there, but all we found was darkness. And the more darkness we found, the more space would cry. I didn't like seeing her cry. I didn't want her to feel lonely. Much to my relief, she agreed to rest when I suggested it. I closed my eyes for a while. But when I opened them again, I was back in the dark. Space? No response. What happened? All the stars are gone too. Did I make a mistake? I'll rewind from here to before I closed my eyes. So I guess we will have to rewind then just to see what happened. I won't close my eyes this time. I have to pay attention so I don't miss what caused everything to go black. Time, you look so serious all of a sudden. Something strange happened, but I don't know what it was. Something strange? Scanning the cosmos, I noticed something seemed to be blotting out a group of stars in the distance. I'd spotted the anomaly. I could just barely make it out against the dark background of the void. There was someone out here after all. As soon as they noticed I'd spotted them, they disappeared. I squinted towards the area they'd be standing only a moment before, thinking I could easily find them again at such a distance. But very suddenly, she appeared right behind Space. What are you? Nil. She phased right through Space, somehow erasing her from existence. These The stars around us dimmed and faded as she disappeared. This is what had happened before. This is what I'd missed by taking my eyes off of her. It was awful. I wanted it to stop. Where space once stood before me, there was now only nil. What have you done to space and the stars? You took away all the beauty, now all that's left is the void. But it's beautiful like this too, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Bring back space. Bring back her stars. If that's how you feel, I'll lock you in this moment until you understand. No, I won't accept this, but what can I do? If I return to the start, if I start over now, I could change this. Otherwise, I'll be trapped in this loop. Well, guys, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I guess we are stuck here, but I'm so curious as to know what the whole story is. It seems like Nil knows more than she's leading on, but we don't know exactly what the issue is, and I'm kind of hoping that we can figure it out in the future episodes. And honestly, so far, it's a beautiful story. I love the scenery. I love just everything, like the music. It's so enchanting, and I'm so grateful I have you guys to share this experience with. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, and please feel free to follow my platforms. I will try to get back to everybody as soon as I can. I do work a 40-hour shift job within 4 days, so that's 10-hour shifts. But I will always try my best to get back to you guys. But thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you.